At this time, we bring you breaking news. DelDOT is under fire after countless people were sent false toll violations when they didn't run the toll. The Department of Transportation is refusing to acknowledge the issue as more and more people continue to speak out, demanding that something be done to fix the issue. We have been inundated by dozens of residents from across the state who received toll violations after traveling through the Biddle's Corner Toll Plaza in Newcastle County when they had a working Easy Pass with active funds in their account. The issue appears to span over the course of at least the past 6 months, as reports from false violations for some residents date all the way back to October of last year. Some residents, including Sherry Steller of Smyrna, have received dozens of false violations and are now speaking out, demanding that DelDOT take action to resolve the issue.
Today, presently I have 53, and I did sign on to my mail app for today. And as of today, I do believe I have 17 more coming in the mail today. Yes, I have 17 pieces of mail coming in today. So I have 17 more toll violations.
So how many altogether would that total to?
Once I add the 17 in today, I'll be at 78 toll violations.
And these, let's be very clear here, these are false. You paid the toll, you have the Easy Pass, you should not have been sent this, correct?
Correct. I do have one here, it's $88.50. It charges me $1 and then $25 administrative fee, 10 for the ambulance, combat violent crimes, 15, civil penalty, 25, and a civil penalty surcharge, $12.50. The very next day, and that was to lane 41, very next day, same vehicle, lane 41. Now my toll is $51. So it went down from $88.50 now to $51. I'm back in toll lane number 40 this time, and now my toll is only $53. So not one of these not one has the same amount at any time. Some of them have, they'll drop a charge and then they'll bring it back on to me. I own a business out of Smyrna. And when my trucks went through, they got my truck plus the trailer or my chipper that was hooked up to the trailer. So not only did I get one, I got double charged. I went down to Easy Pass in Dover, spent an hour in there, showed her all my transponders. She checked the batteries, everything is great. Disregard these. Then she tells me to write a appeal for every single violation that I got. My time's valuable to me. I don't have time to sit around and do appeals when the fault is not on my fault. I did check my bank statement before I called you today, and it has been coming out of my account monthly.
Now, we raised these concerns directly to DelDOT's Community Relations Director, Charles McLeod, who refused to acknowledge the issue and repeatedly requested that everyone contact customer service. Now, everyone that we have interviewed and spoke to has already reached out to customer service to no avail, some of whom have already had their false toll violations sent to collections, including Adam Pritchett of Camden, who said DelDOT did nothing to resolve the issue.
It's been a long stream of this because I've been an Easy Pass user for quite some time. And I used to get the toll violations. I would even hold it out there to make sure that it connects and wait for it to say, okay, you're all clear. Sometimes it would say load balance. There was a bunch of goofy things going on. And they told me it was my transponder. So I invested in 4 new transponders for my vehicles. And then I would go through there and it would say good to go every time. And then I would get notices in the mail that I had ran through the violation. It would show a picture of my tag. And it was, in particular, was on my little Subaru. And I'm like, why are these sending me notices? I'm an Easy Pass account holder. It should be real simple. And then just kind of condensing it down, it happened multiple times. I've even been taken to collections because I can't even resolve the issue when I call back to Easy Pass.
Now, the extent of the issue, exactly how many people have been affected, and what's causing this to happen, all of which DelDOT has refused to acknowledge, is not yet known at this time. Kelsey Gallagher of Smyrna said she recently got a large stack of false toll violations, all with random dates, showing her tag. For each one of them, she says she had a working, funded Easy Pass transponder in her vehicle and should not have received the violations.
Like I said, I've been commuting since July every day, Monday through Friday. I take the Biddles toll there and home. And what happened was, I want to say last week, I got a stack about this big. I sent you the picture of toll violations, and they all are just random various dates. My plate is clear as day. And it's funny because about a month ago, I want to say, I had a loaner vehicle for the dealership that I use, and I had forgotten to take my Easy Pass. And so it did send me a ticket for that, and the dealership transferred it over to me, which was fine. So I called to see if I could get it squared away, gave them all my information, and I said, hey, like, can we just check? Because I think I got something in the mail the other day, as far as like a violation. The guy was very nice, and he was like, I don't see anything under your name, your plate number, your transponder, anything. So you're good to go. Here we are. Last week, I got that stack of paperwork. And the best part about it is that he told me that they have people specifically there working to match up plates with transponder numbers. So why am I getting 30 plus, toll violations when you can see my plate clear as day, and you should be able to line it up with the transponder? So yeah, that's basically what made me so upset. And the fact is I tried to go online and enter them to put my transponder number in, and it won't even let me do that. It says to contact the main office. And it's just upsetting because I don't want my license to get suspended. They tell you all this stuff, or collections like the other gentleman that you interviewed. I don't want any of that to happen, but I feel like I'm a Easy Pass customer. My transponder works. They charge me right on the dot for refills on it. And so I'm really frustrated with this and having to get it fixed.
An interview request with DelDOT Secretary Nicole Majeski was denied. Officials have continued to refuse to provide any specifics on this issue. TV Delmarva News is continuing to investigate this developing story. We will continue to bring you stories of Delawareans impacted by this issue until DelDOT addresses it and fixes the problem.